Are you afraid of clowns? Well, creepy, threatening clown sightings have been increasing over the last few months. At least 17 states have had strange clown sightings so far, including Colorado, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, Mississippi, New York, North Carolina, South Carolina, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Texas, Ohio, Virginia, and Wisconsin. September 30th, early on Friday, some schools in Reading, Ohio were closed after a woman reported being attacked by someone dressed as a clown who threatened the students at her school. In Alabama, late September, 2 high school students were arrested for making a clown video that threatened violence. Also, a 10-year-old was arrested the same week for making clown threats. But USA Today reported that police were still looking for someone responsible for another Facebook page that made clown-related threats. In fact, at least 9 clown-related arrests have been made in Alabama so far, including 7 facing felony charges. In Fort Collins, Denver, police reported on September 28th that a threatening Facebook message included a clown's photo. It threatened local high school students. Meanwhile, more clown sightings are being reported all over Denver. One woman said a clown started following her after she parked her car at 9:30 p.m. She said, "Every time I would stop and turn around, it would just stare at me. When she got inside her house, it stood outside the window waving at her." Police weren't positive if a Florida sighting was a reported crime or just an attempt to scare someone. A woman said 2 people dressed as clowns were staring her down, but she didn't know why. They weren't found. Meanwhile, a video surfaced of a clown hiding in the woods near a Marion County road. A clown was also spotted near Georgetown Apartments in Gainesville. This isn't the first time Florida has dealt with scary clown sightings. In 2014, people began dressing as clowns and scaring people in different Florida towns, including Jacksonville. Surveillance video caught them on porches and sidewalks. In Georgia, LaGrange police said they got multiple reports of children saying clowns were trying to lure them into the wooded areas. A middle school was put on lockdown because of clown reports, the LaGrange Daily News reported. In mid-September, 2 people were arrested for making false claims. 4 people were later arrested for making clown threats. In Kentucky, police arrested a man who was lurking around dressed as a clown. He was dressed in a clown costume hiding in trees by an apartment complex, police said. Clowns have also been seen in Louisiana. In late September, 2 people entered Mathern Supermarket in Pauline while wearing clown masks. They left when the manager told them to go. Unlike some sightings, they didn't seem aggressive. Residents in Salisbury, Maryland called police because they saw 3 people dressed as clowns hiding and jumping out of bushes, trying to scare people. They had blue hair and clown masks, but police never found them. In fact, so many creepy clowns were being reported in Maryland that some clowns backed out of a Hagerstown parade so they didn't cause any stress. A man dressed in a multicolored wig, a mask, and overalls was seen carrying a machete in Mississippi. He ran away from a police patrol vehicle and hasn't been arrested. A driver in Rankin County said a clown sighting caused a wreck on Highway 469, and a Facebook photo shows a clown lurking around Macomb. Police in Long Island, New York sent out warnings on Friday, September 30th about clown sightings from the previous week. One person said people dressed as clowns were jumping in front of cars. Another said that a person was dressed as a clown in North Babylon. No arrests have been made. North Babylon High School was put on lockdown on Friday after an unknown person made clown-related threats on social media. Sightings have also been reported near Utica College. On Thursday night, September 29th, callers told police that 2 clowns approached people in Pixley Park carrying what appeared to be baseball bats and knives. Law enforcement couldn't find the clowns. Police received other calls about clowns in Utica, but these callers didn't see the clowns carrying any weapons. Herkimer police have also gotten calls about clowns. One sighting was at a Kmart on Washington Street. A second sighting was on September 28th, a few blocks away. The person dressed as a clown was reported to be wearing creepy killer clown attire, but only made eye contact. Children in North Carolina reported in early September that a clown tried to lure them into the woods. He had red shoes, red hair, a white face, and a red nose. He offered them candy. Police have made no arrests. Meanwhile, early in September, Greensboro residents said a clown ran into the woods after it was chased by a man with a machete. Penn Live reported that a high school student was stabbed and killed after getting into a fight with someone wearing a clown mask. But that's not the only report. York College students reported seeing students on and off campus dressed as clowns in late September, including a car full of people dressed as clowns and possibly carrying weapons. They weren't found by police. Pottsville, PA police are also investigating reports of clowns yelling at children. South Carolina is the state where the problem began in mid-August, the New York Times has reported. Residents reported a white man in clown makeup and red hair staring a woman down at a laundromat. Children reported clowns trying to lure them into the woods. Residents in Greenville said an apartment complex warned them to stick to the 10 p.m. curfew and not let their children out alone. No arrests have been made yet, and authorities have said the sightings haven't been officially confirmed. On September 28th in Tennessee, two men, one dressed in a clown mask, robbed a Memphis bank after carrying explosives inside. In a separate incident, a social media threat led to two Nashville schools going on lockdown, but police later said the clown threat wasn't credible. Clown sightings are even being reported in Texas, too. One resident in Plano posted a weird photo on Facebook of a clown that she said was in her daughter's backyard. Meanwhile, in Corpus Christi, someone posted a clown photo on social media and said they would visit 10 schools. A 7th grader faces disciplinary action after encouraging the anonymous clown to visit his school. KRIS-TV reported. Ohio is the state with the latest clown sightings. On Thursday night, September 29th, a woman reported that she was attacked by a man dressed as a clown, who then threatened students at the Reading Community School District. Mount Notre Dame High School was also closed because it shares a parking lot with Reading High School. Cincinnati.com reported. The woman said she was smoking a cigarette on her porch when a man dressed as a clown grabbed her around the neck and made threats against her and the school. The school district later reported that the man had not yet been arrested. In another incident, a juvenile was arrested in Colleran Township who threatened the high school there. Fort Defiance had multiple clown sightings, USA Today reported, but no one was caught. Multiple callers said people were dressed as clowns, wearing anything they could to conceal their identity. You should know, if you're over 16 and live in Virginia, it is a Class 6 felony to do this. The sightings in Wisconsin ended up being a hoax. A man who set up a Facebook account to report sightings of Gags, the Green Bay Clown, later came clean and said it was part of an independent horror film coming out soon. Clown sightings aren't limited to the United States, though. In 2013, a 22-year-old filmmaker was arrested in Northampton after he dressed up as a clown and continually scared people in the area. Someone even started dressing up as a vigilante to catch the clown before he was identified. In 2014, the Daily Mail reported that people in America and Europe were dressing up as clowns and scaring strangers. Police in France even issued a warning against mobs of clowns or vigilante mobs going after clowns. But what kind of sick person gets a thrill out of scaring people in a clown outfit? Thanks for watching. Have you ever spotted a creepy clown? If so, let me know in the comments.